Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joe here today. I just wanted to give you a quick little update. I haven't done any paintings or anything. It's more of a beginner's guide of what I've found useful. Just doing it for a couple weeks now. So basically, I do it inside my garage here. So you can see, I'm also a fabricator, so you can see the steel and everything back there. But essentially what I wanted to do was, there's a lot of how-to videos out there, and I'm not gonna get you wrong, I did watch a lot of them, but the stuff that really helped me was basically what I'm gonna show you here today. So one thing I did find very useful that a lot of people use out there is basically all this stuff here. It goes anywhere from your basic brushes to, there's a lot of stuff. But what I wanted to focus on mainly was where I messed up in the beginning, was just with the paper alone. At first, I was trying to do everything. Let me grab an example here. Let me get this stuff out of the way. At first, I was trying to do everything on these because I thought it was going to be easier. So this is those foam poster boards. I don't know. You can kind of see how thick they are there. They're about a good 3/16, eighth of an inch, 3/16. And see, that's the problem. If you look at it, like warped all crazy. So yeah, the painting looks fine, if apart from like all these wrinkles. But the painting looks fine. You put it in like a lower light situation, and yeah, it's great. But as opposed to like something like that where it came out clean, it's a big difference. So like I was saying, just the paper alone, it's actually a good tip to just go out and buy just regular. You can see how thin it is there. Let me see if my camera will focus in here. It's literally just paper thin and glossy on one side, so you can see that shine. The other side is just regular old paper. And literally, I think I got these at, it was Dollar Tree for like 50 cents. So it's worth it to just go out and buy these as opposed to spending, I think I spent like $4 on one of these, and I have a whole stack of them here. As you can see, like there's another one did the same thing. It warped like crazy. It started wrinkling on the whole top of it. So like, don't get me wrong, it's nice. I'm still gonna give it away, but so like don't buy these. Just plain and simple, do not buy the foam poster boards. Sorry, I was trying to get a close up on the thickness again, but they're no bueno. Put it that way. Go buy some of these. These are just the regular old paper, glossy one side, flat the other, poster board. Literally 2 for $1. That, and I started getting into a lot of like mountainous, kind of more natural looking landscape as opposed to just planets. Because don't get me wrong, planets are nice, they're fun. I love doing them. Like, who doesn't? But I don't know. I like the landscape look better. Like, that one personally didn't come out the greatest, but it's getting there. That was, I think, the first actual like landscaping one that I tried to do on real poster board as opposed to this one, because this was the actual first one. And like, for it being my first attempt, the water came out right, all right, I guess. The trees look okay. The planet's my favorite part of it, but like coming to something like this where I actually spent a few hours on it, it just looks a lot better. So biggest thing, guys, take your time, because even on this one I rushed. That one I did in about an hour and a half, and up into this point I was happy with it. But then I did that and it just proportionally doesn't look right. Water's falling off, who knows where. I don't even know where it's going. So, but to do all that, I use a lot of different styles of brushes. I have a whole assortment here. I mean, anywhere from just your regular average dollar store brush that's probably not good to paint with anyway, to like something I spent, like I think it was like $13 or something on it. Sorry. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not trying to say, oh, go out and spend $100 on brushes. No. Just like at the same time, all the paint I use, I come to find out, it's just the way I have it all set up. I have it kind of set up to where I can get to it easily with the color groups accordingly. You know, there's the blues, the greens, the pinks and purples, my clear and glow in the dark, reds and oranges and yellows. And these are just all the different whites that I use. You know, if you're going full white, I recommend getting the big cans, because why not? If you're not looking for too much white, these cans are going to be definitely the way to go, because they help you do a lot of effects. And at first I was trying to use nothing but iron lac paint, and don't get me wrong, iron lac, it's one of my favorites, honestly. I can't lie, back in the days when I was a little kid, I used to go tagging, and that was the paint of choice. Get your hands on a few cans of iron lac and let's go have a ball. But so I was trying to use nothing but expensive paint, and it really wasn't working out for me. Really wasn't working. So come to find out, it's not about how expensive your paint is. It's not about any of that. It's more on, like everyone says, the control of your paint. When you learn how to control the can, you see things a little bit different. And like me getting more into the nature, the actual landscaping theme, as well as some planets still. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna always love doing planets. That's where I started. But for me, it's gonna be more cheaper paints. Like I guarantee this will be the last round of iron lac that I buy, just because I can do all the same effects with Rust-Oleum that I can do with iron lac, obviously. And it's really not even about the paint. It's more on the supplies that you use. So I like buying different stuff for planets. You know, I have a bunch of different sponges for texturizing, and all these different sized foam brushes for all kinds of different stuff. And you'll be surprised how handy these little caps come out to be. The caps from the paint, like the big ones, I like using for the brushes and stuff to soak in, so you always have clean equipment. And by the way, if you guys are wondering about spending $15 on a brush that you're just gonna trash out, if you keep your equipment clean, it will last you years. I know that from experience. That much I do know. So I use odorless mineral spirits. That's what I use. And I literally I'll leave the brushes just soaking in there like the scraper is now. And when I put it in there earlier, it was a lot more blue, like that side. And you can see it's already coming off into it. So, you know, I use the lids for the paint for all that. I have buckets of screws sitting around where I put my wet brushes in when I don't want them to touch anything. And since I am in my garage, you know, I try to keep it somewhat clean. I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but somewhat. But basically, that's just a good view of, that's where I work. You know, that's my little chair that I sit in when I'm doing my trees. I am a smoker, so I got a little ashtray. But I just hung a little light from the roof just to give me some more lighting. And my wife kindly lent her blow dryer to me so I can dry my paintings as I do them. That's where I store all my poster boards over there. It's just kind of thrown over there. Like I said, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but organization has helped me so much, especially in this department. Because you got all whites, all blacks, and then you go with your colors up. Now, I'm not telling you that's the way you should do it. Maybe you want your whites on the top and your blacks down here and your colors on the bottom. Who knows? But for me, majority of the time, I'm reaching for my colors. If I'm reaching for my whites, 9 times out of 10, I'm sitting down right here working. And I don't know, that's just the way I do it. Let me know if you guys feel that I left anything out, If you guys want me to describe anything in more detail or explain anything more, I just keep my little brushes in my little cup here and apparently throw them all over the place whenever I want. But you know, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys thinking below. I'll be painting probably another one, maybe, hopefully tomorrow. Trying to upload it by tomorrow, hopefully. So let me know what you guys think. Have a good day.